He's never had that.
I never had shabu shabu, which is hot pot essentially.
Wow, how dare you.
So,
No, so just get into it.
you're a couple. I mean, I'm a couple. I mean, we're a couple. You're mixed. I'm English. I asked people what they thought
This
about
is
that.
painful to watch. Imagine the audience.
I mean, I've been getting a lot of like questions on my DMs lately. Yes,
Like
people have
three?
been sliding in,
Like 3 questions.
about 2, but they've been asking what is the difficulties of having. Look at that bird. What are the difficulties of being
What
in a
are
relationship?
the difficulties?
What are the
Listening to you is my difficulty.
What are the difficulties of being in a mixed relationship?
I guess a lot of people will be like,
Are you really a mixed race couple?
that's the interesting thing, I guess. But for me, you know, I don't even like have me start the whole identity crisis. Hair tying off. That's how
Split
how it's cute.
personality.
What?
So people decide my identity however it suits them. So when I talk about Asian culture, people say you're white, you can't talk about that. Me speaking fluent Cantonese but not French, then they'll tell me, hey, you're Asian. Don't even think about your white side. I am very much in touch with my Asian side. Just so happens I do sound very
White.
white. Actually, my first time ever being with a fully
White boy.
boy. Contrary to popular belief, popular in quotes. Do you guys like the same foods, and if not, how do you deal with that?
Food is very different. I never had sushi before, or like I never really tried proper sushi. I'd had like the little seaweed rolls and I didn't like them.
You've never had sushi before you met me?
I've told you this like 17 million
But
times.
it's always so unbelievable.
I know. I'd never had hot
Hot
pot.
pot, K-barbecue,
I'd had K-barbecue once before.
sasuke, no.
Proper dim sum or proper yum cha.
Well, I
I'd
just
had
said
like.
sasuke and you didn't react.
What is Sasuke?
The person from Dragon Ball Z. What I meant was,
No, Sasuke and from Naruto.
what I meant was shabu shabu. He's never had that.
I never had shabu shabu, which is hot pot essentially.
Wow, how dare you?
What else? I mean, chicken feet. I've never eaten a chicken's foot in
And
my
you
life.
love it.
I
now.
love chicken feet. But over time, I guess I've kind of adopted a lot of her food.
Have you adopted any of my foods?
What, like potatoes? Ew.
The first time she came over to mine, my mum
Made a
every
full-
Sunday makes a full
full
English breakfast, and she
I-
hated it.
Shh.
She was like,
Why are there so much sausages and bread? Oh my
I
god.
know, really can't.
Can't stomach that in the morning, but I do not hate it.
But you
Angela,
eaten- you
if
eaten.
you are watching, I love your food.
she will be. She is my only subscriber, my mother.
Nah, the only thing that I remember, which is, can you not, why do you sit like that? There's one instance that I'm really embarrassed about that I sometimes still comes back to my brain and I try to kick it out, but it's traumatized me of how your dad might still know about this. But I guess I'm gonna bring it up. You ready for it?
What are you gonna say?
First time, one of the first times I had dinner at your place. I think it was the first time. You know, your parents gave us each a plate of food. I finished my plate, and I don't know why, but I said, "Is that it?" Because I'm used to the Asian style where there's always, you know, seconds, or like you always have sharing dishes and you know, get romantic. But I didn't mean to say, is that it? I think I was so surprised or like not used to it because my whole life, like 19 years, I was 19 when I meant 19 years of my life, dinner was always like, are you done? There's always like a little bit more, or like team fan, at least you can get more rice. So I said that, I
You're
said,
brave.
is that it? How rude is that?
Imagine if I said that to your
I
mum.
know, but, like,
is
I'm
that
not-
it? She'd be like,
And I don't know why I blurted that out. I remember saying it like a word vomit. And then your dad, like, oh my God, his face, he was, and I was so embarrassed. I don't know. I think I didn't mean to say. So yeah,
It's okay.
that's definitely
It's
a huge cultural difference
You're
there.
forgiven. Dan, how was it like meeting JLu's mum, and were you nervous the first time? Yes, I was. I was very nervous. In fact, I was more nervous to meet your mum than your dad, which is very uncommon. Usually, it's the dad that you're worried about, but your dad's like, He loves me, so. So the first time that our parents actually met was,
I don't
we
remember.
must have been going out. We were living in our first apartment.
That's not when you first met. You didn't meet when I was still at home?
No, our families both first, our parents first met.
They only met once.
They've met twice now.
What was the second time?
So 6 years and they've only met twice.
Did Dan wear shoes in the house when you first met or sat on your bed outside clothes? Let me think about that.
Never.
I think, yeah, you guys take your shoes off.
Unlike a lot of other expats that probably live here.
But I do remember you going in your bed in your outside clothes.
Yeah, I did that a little bit.
And since living with me, that's when you start washing your feet after coming home, when you wear flip-flops.
Yeah, I would always shower. I shower twice, 3 times a
Oh
day.
yeah, he doesn't have the English thing where they usually just shower in the morning.
I sweat too much, like I'm sweating right now.
Or, sorry, just shower at night. Either one, where they just shower once a day. He showers same or even more than me, which I am very thankful for because I'm a bit of a germaphobe.
Just a bit.
Just
She
a bit.
is the,
Biggest germaphobe.
I like to say, like, I keep the place tidy, she keeps the place clean. Especially us living together, definitely the first year or two, it was kind of like getting used to each other's, but I think that's any
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah, but I
right?
think we were pretty similar. Like, I didn't
Yeah,
ask you
yeah.
to shower twice a day. That's just always been you.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, that's always just been you.
Yeah.
I don't think I can date anyone who doesn't shower after a night out.
Yeah, no, I need to shower. It's too hot. I don't like getting into bed feeling disgusting.
You just go to bed looking disgusting.
Yeah.
You said it.
You thought it.
Does Dan take any Chinese medicine, and if so, what?
Even I don't.
I don't believe in Chinese medicine.
You can't say that. It's like saying you don't believe in Jesus.
Who the hell's Jesus?
Whoever you want to be.
Oh, jeez. No, okay, I believe there are benefits and stuff. I don't believe that there's a need for us with modern medicine
You can
when it's
say
right
that.
there.
I don't believe.
I don't
In
believe.
miracles.
Which it is. It's technically miracles, right? They're
No,
selling you
it's
miracles.
just because it's, you know, we're used to medicine being Western medicine. Why can't you just accept another type of medicine?
Yeah, no, I mean, I can see that it probably does have benefits and properties, but it just seems like
You can see.
I can visibly see it. It's on
I
the
can
streets.
smell it.
I remember when I had a cold and you made me drink this like
Yeah, say maybe.
black goop.
Or gamocha.
In fact, I've drunk that quite a few times now.
It's awful.
It's honestly awful. It's like,
Nobody said it wasn't.
do you know
It's
in
just that
those,
everyone is not a coward.
do you know in those cartoons where they like mix something together and then it becomes like a bubbling black, it's like a witch or something? It literally is that.
Cauldron bubble.
The amount of times that I have to stand there, and because I only know very little Cantonese, that I'm just standing there. Like we sometimes would go to like some of her friends and stuff like that, and everyone's speaking Cantonese, and I'll just be sitting there being like, and everyone will laugh, and I'll laugh with them. They're like,
You don't really know what anyone's saying, right?
and I'm just there like, and then they'll start laughing again at me, and I'm just there like,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, why do you laugh when we laugh?
because I want to feel included.
That's definitely something that must be a bit difficult, but that comes with living in a country
Yeah.
where you don't understand the language. But that reminds me of us when we were in Paris a few years ago and we were looking at the menu and then 2 minutes like go by and he's like,
Yeah, I can't read French.
I'm like, why have you been looking at the menu with a
Because I was trying to test my French to see if it got better.
You put your bags or even my bags, like my designer bags, on the floor or like when we're outside.
Yeah, I think that's also a thing. Is like I did grow
Maybe
up.
it's a boy thing.
A boy thing. You grew up in the city. I didn't. So for me, outside is a lot dirtier in the city than it is where
Well,
we
yeah,
live. That's
but
how I just feel. Like
still.
it doesn't human. You know, dirt is much worse than nature dirt. I feel. I guess it's the same thing, right? Well, not really.
No bags on the minibus floor.
I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys think, and if there are anyone in a relationship that's not, you know, a different kind of mix, and any troubles that they might have.
I don't really feel like we're a mixed couple. At the end of the day, like we've been together so long that our habits and things we like, our hobbies are all quite similar now.
We've merged into the same person.
Hell. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let's get down to 10K subscribers. I'm waiting for him to. It's been like half a year and he still hasn't announced his YouTube on his Instagram.
I
So.
keep forgetting. Gotta post those gym stories, yeah!